Hey everybody, this week's Torah portion is Parshas Vayishlach. Now we're going to try to multitask here as I sit here with my little newborn son, and we're going to try to together deliver some outstanding words of wisdom. Now in this week's Torah portion we find something very interesting. We find that Yaakov, our forefather, had a fight with an angel. This was none other than, our rabbis tell us, it was the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination. And after overpowering the evil inclination says to Jacob, okay, what do you want? He says, I want a blessing. He says, sure, I'll give you a blessing. What's your name? So Jacob says, my name is Yaakov. Angel says, no. Your name is no longer going to be Yaakov. Your new name is Yisroel. Beautiful. Except that we find something a little different later on. When God decides to also change Jacob's name, he says to Yaakov, our forefather Yaakov, he says, what's your name? Your name is Yaakov. Now your name is also going to be Yisrael, but your name is Yaakov. Meaning, keep both names. Now, why is it that the evil inclination tried to completely change the name to Yisrael? Well, God said, no, keep both names, Yaakov and Yisrael. And if you look actually in the Torah, for the rest of the entire this entire book of Bereshis, we find his name switching back and forth depending on the scenario, because as God said, it's going to be both. So what was the disagreement between God and the evil inclination? So an interesting idea I read was as follows. The name Yaakov means the heel. And it refers to, in other places in the Torah, the little tiny mitzvahs we do that are not such big deals. The name Yisrael is a contraction of the words li rosh, which means the head, to me the head, meaning the head. Those refer to the big deal things. What the angel was saying, and it was actually a try to trick on Yaakov, was he said, your new names, forget the old name, forget focusing on the little things. You got to stick to the big deal things. The little things don't worry about. You worry about the big deal things. And that was actually a trap, because as we know, the big deal things are only, those big deal things that come up in our lives are only able to be handled when we are doing the little things simultaneously. So comes along God and he says, no, don't forget where you came from. The reason you got to be where you are is because you took care of those little things that everyone else neglects. So I want you to keep focusing on both the little and the big. So keep both names. The name Yaakov, which means heel, and the name Yisrael, which refers to the head, because you have to worry about the big deal things and the little things, because it's the little things that help us get to where we need to be in order to face those big deal challenges. On behalf of Makor, have a Shabbat Shalom.